too long. We both were drafted in the same class. The fact that you don't have the wherewithal to do your due diligence and actually understand, I was being highly complimentary of you on the Dan Patrick Show, but it's you, and I shouldn't be surprised. You always act irrationally, emotionally immature, and your anger always puts you in hot water. So here I am having to address a video of you belittling my career. First off, Draymond, we weren't the same players in high school. I don't care about our numbers being similar. I did it at the national level, the top level. Hence why I got the Naismith Award, and I got pretty much every award you could think of in high school. I was ranked number one. You were ranked, I don't know. So cut it out. Next. College, you actually were a really good college basketball player, but it's hard to compare because I was only there for 6 months. Something you could never do. Talk about I was, one of the featured guys. No, I was the guy. I led my team in scoring. I was first team All-ACC, freshman player of the year, lottery pick. Stop. Next. The NBA, hey man, you got it, Dre. I mean, listen, I played in the NBA for more than 10 years, more than a decade, but 11 years, but I'm not a Hall of Famer like you. So I'll give you that credit. All right, you got it. But let's peel back that onion and understand why. Easy, Tiger. Okay? You have the delusion, the non-wherewithal, the irony of you saying I'm part of the biggest bailout in NBA history. Draymond, you were the luckiest basketball player I think I've ever seen, especially in modern day history. Let's talk about that. You were drafted to a franchise with the Hall of Fame front office, Bob Myers, Hall of Fame coach, Steve Kerr, the greatest shooter of all time, and perhaps the top 5 player of all time, Steph Curry, Hall of Famer. One of the greatest shooters, top 5 shooter of all time, another Hall of Famer, Klay Thompson. The Swiss Army knife himself, the guy who could do a little bit of everything on the floor, Andre Iguodala, another Hall of Famer. I know, keep up, it's a lot of talent. Not to mention one of the most lethal scorers of all time and arguably a top 10 player of all time, Kevin Durant, the same guy you chased off because of this, your mouth. You talk too much. And that's not even counting the plethora of talent around those guys. The Sean Livingstons, the Barbosas, the Andrew Wiggins, the Jordan Pooles, who you also chased off. Cut it out. Draymond, you're the backpack jump shooter. You're the guy that everyone leaves open. No one guards you. There are hours and hours and hours of film of just you being left wide open. In fact, anybody can just YouTube or Google or watch any Draymond game ever, and he's open all game. There are clips of you getting a rebound and just driving in a straight line and just getting a wide open layup because everyone's fanning out to guard the actual talent on the team. Talk about Steve Kerr hindered your career. Bro, Steve Kerr made your career. How dare you? Coming at me? Are you kidding me? I wish I could give my son $200 million if I was a coach. Yo, the NBA doesn't give coaching jobs to guys who may or may not sucker punch one of the players and staff. You need to fall back, Dre. Let's just be frenemies.
Hey man, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Austin Rivers definitely has a right to go back at Draymond. Draymond did be saying some dumb ass shit that makes people try to devalue his career. It's wrong, yeah, but he also maybe should stop saying shit that makes people try to devalue his career. You know what I'm saying? But then again, I ain't gonna lie. Austin Rivers definitely throws some lies. Like, Draymond did not get lucky. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever Austin said. He didn't get lucky. He won't get lucky to make the NBA. It's the 35th pick in the draft, fam. And Draymond had a hell of a college career also. But again, Draymond to be saying some dumb ass shit that makes people devalue his career. He do be going that motherfucker's career sometimes. I ain't gonna hold y'all. But also, Austin Rivers ain't did it out there in the NBA since, or I should say, Austin Rivers didn't do anything in the NBA. And he has a reputation because of his Duke career, which is great, and high school career, which were great. Outside of that, it was a bum, I ain't gonna lie. Now, he did have 1 year where he averaged like 15 and like 11, 15 points 1 year, then like the following year he averaged like 11, something like that. But aside of that, he wasn't it. Now, this Benjamin was a 4-time champ, DPOY, multiple time defensive team member, future Hall of Famer. What are we doing? What are we doing, bro? Like, stop. I'm pretty sure people would rather have Draymond's career over Austin Rivers' career. No cap. But it's pointless, no cap. Like, Draymond did be going at people's careers sometimes. And I really don't even think Austin is saying anything crazy. Also, Draymond Green has the right to feel however he wants to feel. If he truly feels like that about Steve Kerr, then who in the right mind can tell Draymond how he feels? You can't tell another man how the hell to feel about something. You know what I'm saying? So, I think this is just a little banter that people just couldn't forget about it in like a day or two. I'm pretty sure Draymond will probably respond. He'll be on ESPN 2 days or something inside the NBA. He'll be on that, not replacing, but filling in for Kenny the Jet Smith. And yeah, I'm pretty sure Draymond will have something to say. But hopefully it ends there, because I ain't gonna lie about this shit points. But like, beef with Austin Rivers, I ain't gonna lie about. Like, come on, bro. Come on, fam. Nah, son. And I fuck with Draymond. Don't get twisted. I walk with Dre. But hey, man, like I said, don't keep Draymond do be talking too much. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. He do, no guy. But then again, I mean, kind of his job too, you know, like you do that in your podcast. That's what the podcast is for, you know. So I don't know, man. It's interesting. It's funny. It's funny to go back and forth, you know. It also did say some truths. Yeah. Did Draymond say some truths also? Yeah. They both didn't really lie about one another. Except for the part where, again, Austin Rivers spoke on Draymond's career. Like, I don't think, you know, Draymond, he didn't get lucky. Some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a big piece of the Warriors and then being a dynasty. He's probably the best defender of this generation, to be honest with you. Yeah. The way people speak on Draymond, low key, they act like he's like Kwame Brown or Nico Manning or some shit like that, you know? Straight busts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know, man. Or Killing Hayes. That's who. But you think Draymond Green is Killing Hayes the way y'all speak on Draymond. You know? Like, goddamn, son. Like, I understand people don't really rock with Draymond, but you don't gotta sit there and lie and cap about his career and try to rewrite his career. Rewrite what happened in 2014. Like, the Warriors weren't even the favorites to win the championship that year. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know what we're talking about. And, first of all, last thing I want to say. This whole dynasty really started when Draymond replaced David Lee. The day that happened is the day everything changed for the Warriors. Now, obviously, you got Steph Curry, Kevin Durant down the road, Klay Thompson, and other great players, and other great role players, but this thing started with Draymond Green. That wasn't all solely him, obviously, but it started with Draymond. So, the way people try to lie about that is, I'm not going to have that. And I'm going to let people lie on Draymond Green's career. As far as a Hall of Fame, period. So, there's that. Anyway, man. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all, man. Peace.